Okay, let's see. This is the first question. Jimmy decided to draw 70 ringgit at the BSN ATM machine. However, the machine sometimes does not have 10 ringgit. He will only draw the money if the machine is not out of service and has 50 ringgit and 10 ringgit. First, when you read this kind of question, make sure that you can identify the input statement and output statement. So let's just identify the input statement and output statement first from the question. Now the input statement, the output statement is Jimmy decided to draw 70 ringgit. So this is output. Okay, output, Jimmy decided to draw 70 ringgit. However, the machine sometimes does not have 10 ringgit. So this statement is just not related to any input or output. So move on to the next statement. He will only draw the money if the machine is not out of service and has 50 ringgit and 10 ringgit. So this is the most important statement. Why? Because in this statement we have the situation of input and output. So you just find this part, if. Okay. So any statement before the if, sometimes related to the output keyword, to the output. And any statement after the if is always related to the input. So the output is Jimmy, draw the money. So how much money? 70 ringgit. So output is Jimmy, draw 70 ringgit. So output I just label output as Y. Jimmy draw RM70. So berjaya, successful, 1. Now input. Okay, input. If the machine is not out service and has 50 ringgit and 10 ringgit. So this statement we have machine out of service, not out of service. So this is input 1. So saya letak input A, not out of service. So I'm just using the out of service. So A, out of service. Machine out of service is A. So input A, out of service, which is 0. Why is 0? Because not out of service is 1. And this is the get. And is the end get. Has 50 ringgit and has 10 ringgit. So this is input number 2, B. And this is input number 3, C. Okay. Now, so we have P has not 50 ringgit. Successful, 1. C has not RM 10. Successful, 1. Okay. Now let's move on to what we want to find here now. So first we want to come up with the Boolean expression. Okay, soalan 1, question 1. Boolean expression, derive Boolean expression based on the problem statement. So what is the Boolean expression? So the Boolean expression start with the output, Y equal to. Now it depends on the input. Input A not dot B dot C. So Y A not dot B dot C. A naught dot B dot C. Right? A naught dot B dot C. Okay, simple. Now let's go to question number 2. Draw logic circuit. So once you got the Boolean expression, so it will be easier for you to convert Boolean expression into the logic circuit. So we have 3 input, A, B, and C. Just list down, write the input, all the input. Then make sure you write the input in order, A, B, C, not C, B, A, not B, A, C. So A, B, and C. So what we have, A is A naught. We have A naught, and then N with B, A naught dot B. So A naught dot B dot is the AND gate. So here A naught dot B. And then we have A naught dot B, then dot with C, and with C. So this is Y. Okay. So here A passing the NOT gate, we have A naught B. A naught dot B is A naught dot B. And then C, A naught dot B dot C. So the other way around to write the Boolean draw the logic circuit is by simplifying both of the AND gate into 3 input AND gate. Okay, how we draw it is same process, A, B, C. Then I have A naught, and then we have B, and then we have C. Now I'm not going to combine not going to use 2 AND gate. I'm going to use 1 AND gate with 3 input. Okay, so we have the first input A naught, second input B, third input is C. And combined with 1 AND gate, I got Y. Okay, so how we come up with this one? A passing the NOT gate is A naught. Sorry, A naught. And then we have the AND gate. So A naught dot B dot C. A naught dot B dot C. Yeah, so you can use the first diagram, this diagram, or you can use the second diagram of logic circuit. So you can use either this logic circuit diagram or the second one. But make sure you come up with the Boolean expression first. Otherwise, you cannot come up with the truth table. So we will continue with the truth table. Okay, let's continue with the truth table. So question 3. Truth table. Okay, so what we got before? We have Boolean expression. Just now we completed the Boolean expression. So Boolean expression is Y equal to A naught dot B dot C. And then the logic circuit is A, B, C. And get this is Y. So A naught dot B dot C. Now let's move on to the truth table. So to draw truth table, To come up with a truth table, first you have to identify how many possibilities of output. Okay, or also known as number of rows. Okay, possibility number of rows equal to 2 power of n. What is n? N is the number of input. So you have 3 input equal to 2 power of 3 equal to 8. Number of possibilities equal to 8. Number of column, how many column is actually depend on number of input plus number of get. Okay, so number of input is 1, 2, 3 equal to 3 plus number of get 1, 2, 3. So plus not and then plus 3 so equal to 6. Right? Okay, so just draw it. The get. So I'm going to use the yellow one. Okay. So we have 3 input. Right? And then 3 output. Yeah. So number of possibilities or number of rows equal to 8. Look at it. So fill in the input, the header of the table. So I have A, B, C, and then I have the first get for output A naught, and then I have the end get A naught dot B, E, and then I have the Y. Okay. So how we come up with the arrangement of each input column ini with 0 and 1. So this is how I do it. Okay, so you have to remember this one. So we start with the first bit. Biasanya the value positional value 2 power of 0 equal to 1. 2 power of 0 equal to 1 means every digit will be repeated once. So digit 0 once repeated and 1 the first second digit. Zeros 1 0 1 0 1. So every digit will be repeated one time. And then the second input 2 power of 1 which is equal to 2 means that every digit of 0 and 1 will be repeated twice. Okay, so 0 0. You can also start with 1, but make sure you every column started with the same digit. Okay, 0 0 2 times repeated for 0 digit 0, and then 1 1. Okay, 0 0 1 1. And then the last input 2 power of 2 positional value 2 power of 2 equal to 4. Means that the first digit repeated 4 times. So 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1. Okay, once all the input row input column filled with the digit, so start with the output. A naught output. So A naught is the reverse for A. So reverse for A 0, the reverse is 1. 0 1. Reverse 0 1. Reverse 0 1. Reverse 1 is 0. Reverse 1 is 0. Reverse 1 is 0. Reverse 1 is 0. Now A naught dot B. So we have A naught and with B. A multiplied with B. So 1 dot 0. True and false is always false. 1 and 0 is always 0. 1 and 1 is always 1. 1 and 1 always 1. 0 and 0 is always 0. 0 and 0 is 0. 0, 1 is 0. 0, 1 is 0. And the last one is AB dot C. A dot with C. So this one, A dot B with C input. Okay, so 0 and 0, 0. 0 and 1, 0. 1 and 0, 0. 1 and 1, 1. 0 and 0, 0. 0 and 1, 0. 0 and 0, 0. 0 and 1 is 0. Okay, is it correct? A not B. Check. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, correct. So that's it for today. So now later on we continue with the next second question.